Thanks, Ben.
Hey.
All right. Welcome back to Punch and Roll. So great to see you guys again. We are a full house tonight, too. Yay.
Woo!
We're so excited to have everyone back. Although I must say, Crystal did an amazing job doing double duty as Sticky
Truly.
and Gaelish last week. But we are excited to have everyone back. Catch me up. What have you guys been up to?
All right. Welcome back to Punch and Roll. So great to see you.
What have you been up to?
Me? Well, not a lot really, since it's only been a week. Got to go to a really kind of fun, fancy dinner the other night. That was really nice, with like 4 different wines that were put together with it, which was kind of really great over at a resort over there. It was kind of fun to do something fancy. So yeah, that was pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah. But other than that, not too much. Doing some more editing and some more doing some more auditioning for different clients in the role-playing realm, just kind of sending them some stuff. And I actually got a lovely hit back from a role-playing creator who is wanting to maybe do some books together. So we're kind of hashing things out, which is exciting.
Ooh,
Early
cool.
stages.
Awesome.
Keep us posted. Yeah.
For sure.
Awesome. Okay, to Rachel.
Oh, I've been in the booth recording because I overbooked my June through November, and I don't see the sun, so it's been fun. This book is an 18-hour, like, big epic protagonist turns evil sort of thing, and I was like, I can edit that myself because it's an indie project. I haven't done that in a while, and I hate listening to myself for 18 hours.
That's a long book.
I'm very much remembering why I pay other people to do this.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
You know,
wow. Well,
just
hopefully you get
flexing those
to
skills.
hopefully you get out of the booth soon and see the sun and stuff.
I will, but I do live in Michigan, so our Sundays are well behind us.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right, to Crystal.
I am in Erie, Pennsylvania, helping my brother move. So that's what I've been doing this week, packing boxes and moving stuff around. And yeah, also he has a cat that I am allergic to cats, but this cat, because I do not pet him, is obsessed with me. So he follows me around everywhere.
Tracks.
Of course.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So cat.
Yes.
That's great. When do you go back home?
Probably the 31st. We have the movers coming to load the truck on the 30th, and then we're gonna leave on the 31st. Should be back home on the 1st. Hopefully.
Such a beautiful drive, though. Yeah.
It is. It's gonna be gorgeous.
Very cool. And glad you made it safely, because we know
Yes.
there were some issues before. So, yay! If only you had a war horse then
I know,
to
right?
go up to Pennsylvania. So, yes.
Yes.
Cool. All right, to Emily.
Let's see. This weekend, my partner and I threw a fall party just because. And it was quite fun. It was the first really big party that we've thrown together, and the kids invited their friends, and we had way too much food, and it was absolutely hilarious watching 6 and 7-year-olds figure out how hard bobbing for apples is. I was very pleased. It was great.
Do people not do that anymore? Is that why they didn't know what it was?
Yeah, apparently. I mean, nobody really knew what bobbing for apples looked like. And I was like, and I forgot to take the stems off at first. So they were like, ta-da! And I was like, oh no. So I took them off. And then the kids were like, this is really hard. And I was like, yeah, that's the point. Ideally, it's a time waster and you never stop. So.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
It was very, very entertaining.
That's fun. I never thought before about how that game really is the adults being like, we need like an hour breather. Let's just have this. Yeah.
How can we convince the small children to waterboard themselves?
I mean, it was adorable. They were just like drenched.
Oh
and it was like,
And they can't watch like a YouTube video on their phone and do it at the same time. So they just got to figure it out.
no, it was, I mean, we also had these really cool sort of like laser quests like sword dueling things. It's sort of, oh gosh, what's the analogy? I keep forgetting what the main one is. But like you have these little like breastplates and these foam swords, and you're trying to sort of, tap out 3 chances, and then the other, and then you just reset it. So they had fun too, I promise.
That's awesome. Very cool. And Max, we missed you last week. What have you been up to?
I've been up to discovering just how replaceable I am. I think I think Crystal did a better job with Sticky than I do. I should just leave. No, I recently wrapped my own preposterously long book. It's a 30-hour thriller that just dropped a couple days ago, and I've just started work on a sci-fi story, and so yeah, happily spending time in the booth.
Nice, very cool. That's pretty much where we all live all the time. Is our booths. So they better be comfy.
Awesome. It's a happy place.
It is. It's true. Very cool.
Oh, I got a new little booth buddy.
Ooh. Oh,
here.
Oh, I think I see some beauty there, right in the middle.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Gosh, it's fun. Is it like a bobblehead type thing? Or?
No, it's just bobbling around because my hand is shaking and it's on a little stick. But no, it's just it's straight up like a mini for a live in-person game. But I decided it needed to live in the booth.
That's so awesome. Spencer wants to know, I think that is a beholder, Spencer.
It is a beholder, yeah.
Yes.
Yep,
yes.
That's why I said it had some beauty in its eye.
Yes, definitely. Very cool. Awesome. Well, gosh, what have I been up to? Mostly writing. And I'm working on the audiobook for book 4 of my series. So the new book, Heir of Crowns and Curses, came out a couple weeks ago. Finally getting around to the audiobook. Usually I try to release them at the same time, but it just didn't happen this year. So that's fun. And just a lot of writing, video game writing, my writing, just a lot of writing in general. So, which is good because I'm going into NaNoWriMo next month. So I guess I'm warming up. Awesome. Cool. So let us do a recap. I believe that's Colby, and we'll get into it. Colby got volunteered by everybody else behind the scenes.
It was too good. It's his own fault.
We'll see what we got this time. Okay. Last time on Punch and Roll Season 2, Oops, I Killed It Again. Our heroes were able to rough up 2 ruffians. And in answer to the age-old question, anybody else want some? There was a resounding no thank you. We were given the keys to the out-of-doors and pointed toward the spacesuit coat check room, wherein we exited, unpursued by a bear. Suitably space-suited, our heroes stole a car to pursue Lazuli, who had already departed across the moon field on an urgent mission to get her steps in. With our heroes nearly reunited, suddenly a large purple space worm decided that Lazuli looked delicious. Sticky, as usual, agreed. And jumped immediately into offensive driving mode. And in a seeming out-of-body experience, attempted to ram the horrid beast with our newly acquired convertible. Alas, fate was not on his side, and many of the party experienced rapid onset motion sickness as the car spun out. The space buggy came to a rest, and, with an unfortunate musical selection, the battle was joined. Violence, mayhem, and some unfortunate saving throws were overcome before the beast was finally bested. And keen-eyed party members espied a possible lair in the distance. The party clambered into the space jalopy and set forth, except for Gaelish, unwilling to tempt fate, who summoned a spirit warhorse named Trudy. Inside the dead beast's lair, our heroes are now confronted with the previous meals and cash poorness of the late purple worm. And now, episode 5 of season 2 of Punch and Roll. Oops, I killed it again.
No, it's official. No one else.
Yeah, this has to be it.
That is so awesome.
You did that so good.
Very cool, very cool. And hello to the chat. Hello, Matthew. Hello, Rad. Hello, Spencer. Hello, anybody else watching who didn't weigh in. You guys know the drill. It's interactive, so throw in your suggestions and let's go. So I think where we stopped, you guys were looking at a cave.
Oh, yes. As one does.
As one does.
There were bones.
Is there anything you want to do?
If you're trying to get us to rest again, it's not going to happen.
Okay, so resting is off the table. I won't ask anymore. You guys will all be down to like 1 hit point. You're like, we're not resting. No spells, no hit points, no nothing.
We made our
Well,
bed.
we don't know what else is in here, and but I can creep forward a bit, try to be quiet, to see if I can get a peek a little further on. My friend, would you like to throw some light, perhaps, on the tip of my rapier?
Sure. Or you could just take my mace. I already put some light on here. Go ahead.
Oh, sure. I just drop it. It's way too heavy for me.
I love how you're like, I don't even need to do a strength roll.
Yeah. On second thought, stick that rapier over here real quick.
Thank you. And I guess with light in hand, I will try to stealthily move through this field of bones without trying to make too much of a crunch and a clatter, to see if we could get light further back in the cave to see what might be in here.
Okay, I believe, I'm trying to remember what we said last time. How, Colby, how far again was your area of effect spell for the light?
For light, it goes the first 20 foot, the first 20 feet is very bright.
Okay.
And then after that, the next 20 feet is a dim light for an additional 20 feet. And it can be any color I want. So we could have it go like, you could go like red, green, blue, or just maybe just like a nice sort of warm amber, perhaps.
I mean, because like, the techno light is not going to catch any monster's attentions at all.
No.
Okay, Sticky, do you want to, so you're sneaking in, you want to roll for that, please?
Sure.
I'm looking at your sheet here.
23.
Oh, yeah. Beautiful. So are you going, how far in are you going? Are you going the full 40?
Well, I mean, I don't want to lose contact with anybody. I'm going slowly to let the light reveal, if there's a slavering maw that opens up 45 feet in, I don't want to just walk right into it. So I'm just sort of slowly going forward and seeing what gets revealed. I think I'm not going to go more than 30 feet away from the party without stopping and reevaluating what's going on.
Okay, so then that basically reveals another, hold on, math. Why are we doing math so early on?
D&D, it's a tradition.
Yeah.
Dude, I was a journalism major. We do that because we don't like math. So that's basically giving you another like
just another 30 feet basically
beyond where you're at. You don't see any monsters. You see like maybe some bones and stuff on the side. And just at the end of your 30 feet, so like in the end of the dim area, you see like your light kind of hits on something, just a little glint of something.
All right, I guess I'll creep a little bit closer.
Lazuli notices that Sticky is moving forward and thinks he might need a rear guard. Sir, a rear guard? A rear guard?
Sticky, gird your rear.
It's been a hard day, children. A hard day. Anyway,
so as
Lazuli steps up, just ready.
Okay. Is anybody else following them? Okay. Uthal, where are you in relation to them?
I'll just kind of be a little ways behind Lazuli, so that I'm not like making noise and getting into his sneaky stuff, and also, just be ready to help out if needed.
Oh my gosh, sorry. This is probably the most inappropriate thing, but I was going to say, because that's her rear to guard, not yours. But anyway.
Thank you. How inappropriate.
What about Gaelish on their warhorse and Yuza? I'm assuming you're still at the entrance. Are you guys doing anything?
I mean, I'll follow where everyone else is going, because the tankier people I want to keep close to. As a wizard, that is my first principle.
Okay.
Yeah, I think Gaelish is going to also follow. I'm imagining that, given how short Gaelish is, that Trudy and Gaelish will probably both fit with Gaelish still mounted, unless it's a really narrow, low ceiling. It's probably going to be fine.
And nothing says stealth like a horse walking through a field of bones.
I was going to say, how tall exactly is the horse? Did we determine that?
We hadn't really determined that, but let me look up. Let's say it's like the size of a Clydesdale. So I'll look up Clydesdale average height.
I love that nobody else said we were following Sticky sneakily, so he's going sneaky, and then we're just
on all those bones.
Let's see. This is for males. Let me look it up for females because Trudy. There it is. 16 to 18 hands, which is about 5.3 to 5 to 7 feet at the withers, usually, not the head.
So anywhere from 5 to 7 feet tall.
No, 5.7. Sorry, I misspoke.
Okay, so roughly 6 to 7.
So like 5.5 feet.
At the peak of the shoulder.
Do you want your horse to be shorter or taller?
Let's make her just a tiny little bit. Let's put her at like 5 feet at the withers so that I have a prayer fitting into this tunnel.
Okay, because how tall are you?
I believe that I wrote this down. I believe Gaelish is like 3 feet 5 inches.
So sitting on the horse's back would probably be like 7 feet.
She could always lay on the back of the horse.
You're like hunched over. You're at a disadvantage to shoot because you just don't want to
Well, okay. How tall is Uthal, and can Uthal stand in the
7 feet? So we'll say you guys are about the same height then, just to make life easier.
Okay.
Unless you really want to be like 9 feet off the ground.
No, that would mean that Gaelish would have to stand on top of Trudy. And no.
Oh man, yeah. The chat's like, Clydesdales are really big, right? Yeah,
yeah, they're really big.
Maybe we should have Uthal ride the horse at one point.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
Be like 15 feet off the ground. Okay, so you're both 7 feet. That was a lot of fun. We'll get the numbers out of the way early up. Okay, so back to Sticky. As you are sneaking up on this thing, and everyone's just kind of tromping along behind you super
Sticky
loud.
just does one of these for a minute and then returns to his scouting mission.
Mm-hmm. So as you come up with the torch, or I think it's your rapier, right? That's lit.
Yeah.
You see a big metal chest in front of you against one wall of the cave.
Chest like a treasure chest, like a chest of drawers. What kind of chest are we talking about?
Just a random set of IKEA drawers. Just kidding. No.
Not again! No,
a breastplate, like.
We're trying to get sponsorship. Remember, I'm just kidding. Okay, no, just like a treasure chest.
Oh, fabulous!
Lazuli excitedly sheathes her sword and rushes forward to open it.
Let's make sure it's safe.
All right, good thinking, dear.
Shall we? Would anyone like to investigate this to see if it's trapped?
Well, I'm here. I'll give it a try. No, I was too distracted by the excitement of potential treasure. I'm not investigating anything with a 5.
Is it investigation or is it perception?
Well, you're trying to figure out if it's trapped?
Yeah.
I feel like it could go either way, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uthal could give it a try too, just kind of see what it looks like. It's probably fine.
All right.
You rolled a 7.
I did. I rolled a 7. So Uthal's like, yeah, you're good.
Well, since some of my best friends have both decreed that this is safe, I'll just open it up.
Oh, wow. How many hit points you got again, Sticky?
About to be fewer, I think.
Actually, as you open it up, it creaks a little bit and it's dusty because it hasn't been open in a while, but it's
Right.
fine.
Oh.
And as you're holding the light up, you do see there's a lot of items in it and also two weird little objects. Did you roll an investigation, Sticky?
No, but I can.
Okay, why don't you? Why not?
Why not? Natural 20 for 22.
Beautiful. Even though
Thievery is a little more up Sticky's alley, I think.
That's true. Even though your friends are very excited, they've got gold in their eyes, you sense that there's something unusual about this chest. But there is
unusual in
stuff
what way?
in there. You're not quite sure. Maybe if you unpack it first, you'll figure out what's up with it.
All right. Well, then I will begin the unpacking.
All right, you guys want a treasure? What do you guys want?
I didn't really get to pick our treasure.
You do. I didn't really come up with like a list, but if you want,
oh,
ooh, you know what? If I give you guys each a magical item, then that means I can make it really hard on you later. Colby, what's up?
I was just thinking like a rod of lordly might, deck of many things, like things that we just got lying around. You know?
I vote that Colby comes up with the list of treasure and then we all pick from it.
That's fine, but just remember the more exotic
sword
it is, the harder I'm going to throw at you later. So if you're like, I want a +10 to my attack, oh boy, let's have fun later on.
I would really like a new quarterstaff.
Well, this might be a good time for you to give my hand axe back too.
Oh yes, I can do that.
So
did you break your quarterstaff?
I did. Well,
So it's like
Lazuli broke it.
It's like more of an 8th staff now. So
Yes.
okay, cool.
So do you guys just want like regular items that would just like give you like, +1, +2 to like armor, weapons, things like that? If you want magical items, and we can always discuss this off stream.
I mean, I've never played with anything in this realm, so I don't even know what my options are.
Yeah, is Masterwork still like a thing with 5e?
Ooh, I don't know.
Masterwork weapons and stuff where you get better rolls, or am I?
I just want more damage. What do you get more?
There could be a +1 greatsword in there.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to stick really close to like certain types of things. So if you're like, I want more damage, we'll just give you an axe with, +1, +2 kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
So there's nothing I can add to my existing one. I'd have to pick up a new one.
Are you that married to your current axe?
Well, not necessarily, but we have been through a lot together, and it was, there's sentimentality there because of Grange.
We'll just say there's a spell of enhancement, the generic spell of enhancement for Lasley's weapon.
Now, how do I add damage? Edit attributes. Ha-ha! How much more damage do I get?
Ooh, if I'm being generous, I get to be mean to you guys later. Do you want generosity?
Can we split the difference?
1.5 extra damage. I'm just kidding. Let's go +2. Yeah, we'll have fun with this later.
Just a flat +2.
Yeah.
For Lazuli's.
+2 on damage and to hit, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's good for both.
Okay.
I'm just thinking of all the ways I can be devious later. It'll be fun.
Yeah.
I
The metagamer in me thinks that if we're going to be getting monsters that are now only damageable by magic items, I should get a magic weapon. But I think Sticky wants the gloves of thievery. I think there's got to be just an excellent pair of some sort of space age material gloves in there that just improve his manual dexterity. when he's up to no good.
Sure. Crystal, Yuza, Uthal. Like I said, I'm not sticking close to like certain types of names. Is there a certain kind of weapon, armor, or whatever type of enhancement that you're looking for?
Would like just a +2 mace. That'd be cool.
Okay. I'm like, done. With my fairy godmother wand. Done. Use a Gaelish? Anything?
I don't know. I like the idea of stronger damage, especially since Lazuli did it, and that means we're all going to have to suffer the consequences.
That's right.
I think something else.
I think in avoiding a magic weapon, I just completely nerfed Sticky's damage output.
I'm gonna go with something that will increase damage. Maybe some fearsome war paint.
Sure.
And that can like do the damage thing.
I love it. I'm also imagining Gaelish before every battle being like, hold on, and then like going into it. Cool. How about for Yuza?
Well, I do need a quarter staff.
That's true.
Would it be too OP to have a quarter staff that gives me like a +1 on the DC check for my spells?
I'm yeah, whatever you guys want.
Just, so worms aren't so dexterous against my slow next time.
Sounds good to me.
I don't know how I'll edit that in my character sheet, but that's future Yuza's problem.
Yeah.
All right. So as you guys, riffle through the chest and you pick out different items and put them on or add them to your weapons or what have you, and you're all like, "Ooh, this is so cool." You do see 2 extra things lying in the bottom. They're very unusual. I don't think the closest things you might have in your world would be like bracers, except they also have like a little piece of glass attached to them.
Anybody want to put one of those on?
Yeah,
Yes.
sure. I'll put one on.
Okay.
Lazulie's always up for something, and she does like jewelry, so sure.
Okay. Cool. Would one of you or both of you give me a investigation roll, please?
Uh-oh. Hopefully I got the bad one out earlier.
8.
Okay.
A natural 1.
I'm shiny.
Creepers.
I think Lazulie's distracted by all the, her weapon looks so pretty now. It's shiny and sparkly and it looks sharper than it did before. So she's not really paying attention to what's on her wrist. Yuza, you're kind of looking at it and you see buttons and you see things and you're just kind of poking around at it. And as you press one of the buttons, you hear something on Lazulie's contraption make a similar noise.
Oh.
And that O also comes out from the contraption that Lazulie is holding.
Whoa.
Yes, Yuza, yes.
And that yes, Yuza comes out on Yuza's side.
It's like an electric carrier pigeon.
I've seen
That is
something like
could
that
be
before. It's like
fun.
speaking stones.
Oh.
You have one stone where you talk, and the other one you can hear, and you put them in different places. Speaking stones.
Yeah.
Well, that's exciting.
And it's a really neat way to accessorize.
Cool.
They do look very stylish.
I feel ominous.
The word of this campaign, indeed.
So have we reached the back of this cave, or are there more tunnels or exits or dark, spooky patches of dark?
So as far as you can tell, it is the back of the cave. But I believe you were still exploring that. I was going to call it a bucket. You were still exploring the chest, weren't you, Sticky?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you give me an investigation roll, please?
Sure. Only a 6. I'm too delighted with my new gloves. But is there like a false bottom? Like is that what I'm picking up? Like, or something along those lines?
So as you're feeling around the bottom of the chest to see if there's any more treasure, your fingers do catch on something.
No. Like a little divot indentation, a button. What are they catching on?
I don't know how you would describe. I don't know words. Words fail me, guys.
You're a writer, dear. Pull it together.
That's why I Google everything. Not a button per se, but just like a very small little latch.
Oh, well, let's unlatch it and see if it'll lift up.
All right. So as you flick the latch, you don't see anything for a minute, but you start to hear stone grinding. And then
On guard.
And then right in front of you, like if this was where the chest was, right in front of you, a door opens up.
Ooh.
And it's dark. More stone, more cave.
I have dark vision. What can I see in the dark?
As do I.
Is that 60 feet, right?
Yeah.
And we can all see for about 40 feet.
Oh, that's true.
The
Because you still
rapier's
have your.
glowing. Yeah.
How long does that spell last? It's like 10 minutes, right?
An hour.
Oh, an hour. Oh, you got tons of time. I mean, but you can also see with your dark vision.
And I canceled it off of the mace and put it on there, so he actually has the full hour.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yep.
Yeah. Regardless, it looks pretty good. I mean, it smells like a cave, and it's dank, and it's dark, and it's dirty, but it looks okay.
So Uthel's going to go up to the wall where the door opened up, and like this whole cave, is it kind of like hewn, or is it a naturally occurring cave?
Why don't you roll for investigation, actually, because I think you're looking at something specific.
Okay.
Well, if that's the case, I should also do it because I am an expert with stone.
I don't know. I don't know. It's rock. It's very cave-like.
That it is. To be fair, I mean, you're looking at your new stuff, so, you know, it would distract anyone.
All right, can I help here? I'd like to make an intelligence check related to the origin of stonework, which I am considered proficient in the history skill and add double my proficiency bonus to the check.
Sure.
What am I rolling again?
Straight up intelligence.
Hold on, let me look at your sheet. Hold on.
So hop onto your where it says your plus over your intelligence and just click on the
then it's double my proficiency bonus, so it's this plus 6, which is going to be 18. 18
Nice.
lazuli rolls for stonework.
Beautiful. The cave that you were in is natural, like it's part of the moon area or whatever. The cavern that you're looking down is natural rock, but the cavern, it's like the pathway is not necessarily natural. Like it's too smooth to be natural. You think that it's, well, I guess man-made. Yeah, we got humans in this world. So yeah, you suspect that it's been carved out.
Noted. And shared with the group. Let's go! Let's really just goes.
All right, so we know what happened.
Sticky quickly follows on behind.
I was going to say we know what happened last time. Leslie just plowed ahead. Anybody?
Fun.
I'll be right
Dale
behind
is
Sticky
super
since he's
interested.
got the light source.
Okay.
Baelish will follow right along with them.
Just bringing up the rear on the warhorse. Love it.
Yep.
Are you guys trying to be stealthy or just
No,
marching on down?
No.
it's a tunnel.
I try to be and then see how everyone else is going and give it up.
I love it. Great. So as you go down this tunnel, you're maybe like 30, 40 feet in, and you hear behind you that door starting to slide shut.
Oh.
Ugh.
Not getting out that way.
I'll do a quick check of my inventory to see if I have anything.
Do you have any spikes?
Not.
Spike that door before it goes shut.
Yeah, the best I can do is I sprint back there, and I have I've got a spare dagger. I'm just gonna slide that dagger in the space the door needs to close to see if it'll keep the door wedged open a crack.
I feel like that would be like a strength check, maybe.
Okay.
Well, it's not his strength. It'd be the strength of the dagger, wouldn't it?
I guess, yeah, you're not really...
Or is it athletics to see if I can sprint back there in time before it closes?
Yeah, let's try that one.
All right. I have a +0. Why did I advocate for that? 5.
Lord.
The answer you're looking for is no.
No.
Yeah, you get there, you've got the dagger in hand, you're sprinting toward it, and you're like reaching out, and the door just shuts right before. And yet their dagger just sort of hits the rock, and you're like...
Well, we can only presume whoever built this didn't want to entomb themselves, so perhaps there will either be another exit or a way to open this one back up again.
Good thinking, Sticky, and Lazuli keeps going.
Hopefully it's not a booby trap. Baelish looks around to see if there's any places for spikes to come out and impale everyone.
But Lazuli will get them first, so not to worry, dear, not to worry.
So I'm assuming Lazuli's now probably a good maybe 20, 30 feet ahead of the party, since Sticky ran back, Lazuli just plowed forward, and I think the rest
Well,
of you are just
Lazuli
talking.
waited while Sticky
Oh.
went. Lazuli turned and
Okay.
watched, and when she saw it was a failure and he said his piece, she kept walking.
Fair enough. Okay.
And Sticky will make his way towards the front so the light can be shining the way for those of us without dark vision.
Okay, great. So as you're walking, and luckily it's just kind of like a one-way tunnel, you know what I mean? So you're really not tempted to go in other directions, but you do kind of hear other things moving around. Like if there were other passages and caverns, you do hear other sounds.
I'd like to do a perception check, and because I am a cavern dwarf with a deep dweller attribute, I get advantage.
Ooh.
All right, that's a 10, and with advantage,
Nice.
natural 20 plus 2 is 22.
So are you trying to figure out what the sounds are, or?
Yes. And
Okay.
where they are coming from. All information would be excellent. Thank you.
Okay. You do
Of
hear
smell and hearing.
smell and
yes.
hearing. Okay.
Yes.
The cave itself is dank and moldy, and you know there's got to be some. Okay, bye, cat. There's
It's a
got to
lovely
be
smell.
some water, somewhere nearby. Some of the sounds you're hearing, it sounds big. It might be another worm, maybe paralleling like where you're at. And you hear more like, I don't think furtive is the right word, but like softer sounds, like footsteps maybe, a little bit more than a rat, probably too big to be a rat, but not as big as the worm.
How big were those monsters that we fought that came in through the glass dome before?
Oh my gosh! Wow.
Were they tiny?
Those were like dog-sized, I thought.
This has
Like
been a while.
Like medium dog-sized, weren't they?
I feel like they were medium. They weren't huge.
Okay. I guess what I'm after is like the sound of these other people running around. Could it sound like them? Have we wandered into their lair?
I see what you're saying. Similar. I mean, I don't know if you could definitively say it's the same type of monster.
Sure.
But it's similar for a comparable kind of thing.
Well, I'm presuming Lazuli informed us of this.
She surely did.
Yeah.
Share and share alike.
Let us proceed carefully. Whatever lives here is able to live next to these worms and not, get eaten constantly. Who knows? Let's proceed with caution.
Maybe they're like
Julie continues walking.
those yak birds. You got a big yak, and they got the little birds that are on them, and they ride them around, and like they pick things off it. Maybe
A
those little
symbiotic relationship.
Oh, indeed.
like that. Maybe we should look around for that.
All right. And as you continue walking, maybe you go another like 50, 100 feet. I don't know, you lose track of time because it's just dark in one way. The cavern actually does branch out. So you see 2 paths ahead of you. We'll just say left and right to make life easier.
Can I continue using that perception roll to smell in both directions and hear in both directions?
Let's do another one.
Oh, but I have advantage.
You do.
I'm going to need it. That was terrible. All right, that's better. A 17.
If you go to the right, it smells still earthy, still moldy, and there's a more I guess pungent smell on the air of decay. If you go to the left, it seems like the air is a bit fresher. It's still got that earthy, moldy-ish tang, but it's not as strong as what you've been walking through, and it's definitely not as strong as if you went to the right.
Well, I share this with the group and offer the observation that left probably has the exit, but I don't know what else we may find if we were looking for anything. So what would the group like to do?
Well, it might be nice to know where the exit is if we can't figure out how to get out the way we came in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not being stuck underground sounds like a good option at this moment.
Excellent.
Let's go.
All right. Lazuli leads us left.
Okay. Is there anything anybody wants to do as you're walking, or no?
Just keeping my eyes open for, anything coming out of the dark up ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I'll look down and see if there's any footprints or tracks or anything or on the ground.
Let's do an investigation roll as I'm trying to make sure my cat does not jump up here and knock everything down.
And Gaelish is looking for spikes.
19.
Awesome. Hold a pin in that, Colby. What did you say for Gaelish?
Gaelish is looking for spikes and booby traps and stuff.
Okay, so go ahead and roll Gaelish. We'll go back to Uthal real quick. You see some footprints. They seem a little old, like maybe it's been a while. But you do see footsteps headed in the direction you guys are going in. And then for Gaelish,
I'm trying to roll. I feel
no
like
problem.
I'm pressing the wrong button. It doesn't want to do it. It just keeps showing me all my proficiencies and stuff. I'm like, I don't want that. Stop.
Are you
that.
looking for investigation?
Yes, I'm
I think you should
pushing
just
it under skills.
Yeah, and it's not rolling?
Nope, it's not. I don't know why. Can I just roll a d20 and then add 2 to it?
Yeah.
Okay. Do. Pressing buttons. There we go. Roll. And then it's a nat 1 plus 2, so 3. I don't think I see anything. I think I'm just struggling with Trudy and getting used to riding her. And like she's bumping me against the ceiling sometimes because she's like too rambunctious.
It makes sense. You know, there's a learning curve with this new warhorse. Yeah.
Yes.
So I think that's fair. Totally. All right. So as you guys walk, I don't know. Uthal, did you want to convey what you learned to the group?
Yeah, absolutely. Guys, I saw some tracks going down this way, but they're kind of old. And Gaelish, I think you might want to maybe duck down a little bit because it's hard to investigate when you're getting head trauma on the ceiling.
Yeah, that's a good tip, Uthal. Thanks. I'm not normally this tall, and it's kind of I think I have like swelling happening. Like, what do you? Yeah.
I've run into that same thing. I'm usually this tall, and you hit stuff. You got to kind of hunker down a little bit. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
Oh, such wisdom, Uthal. So kind of you to share.
So as you continue walking and the air gets a little bit fresher and stuff like that, and you hold on a second here. Let me get the other map up. Okay. As you continue walking, you see it kind of start to lighten ahead. I think this is still daytime, right, for you guys? Yeah, we were still in daytime. I believe so. Yeah.
We're on the moon, so I mean.
We'll say it's like noonish. So I'll write that down because I couldn't remember where you guys were, but I don't think you left.
Exciting morning.
So as you walk in, you start to see, in fact, let's do this. I don't know if you guys are looking at the map.
I am now.
Oh,
All
no.
right.
I'll move there now.
Yes.
Oh, hello, map.
Yeah. So this is where you're coming. Oh, whoops. Why is that not? Hold on. Move. Oh, select tool. Okay. This is where you're coming in from.
Mm-hmm.
And you're headed like to the left. I don't know how to draw an arrow on this thing. But as you start to come in, you see a big room ahead of you. And I did not put any windows in, but I mean, it's a small area and you have dark vision. So this is what you see.
Oh, is that cake on the tables?
We'll say there's dried cake on the table. It's not quite a party, but.
And are those suits of armor or are those living people?
They are suits of, well, they're shells. They're like metal shells. They do look like suits of armor. You're basically in a lab of some sort. So you see bookshelves here. Okay, why is my select tool not working? You see like bookshelves along the walls here. You see some tables over here. This
with
way.
Cake.
Yes, cake, because they were celebrating before they left. And you know, like a little hallway down here, you know, around the corner. You're coming at it from a back entrance. So remember, you guys were in that dune buggy headed along the cliffs towards the other buildings that the townsfolk mentioned. Right. So yeah.
Can Gaelish go up to one of the suits of armor and kind of reach out with, because Trudy has made them tall enough to do this, and like tap it on it?
Sure. In fact, first let's put you guys. Hold on a second. Hold on. Can you guys put yourselves on the map, or do I need to do that?
No.
I don't know how to do that.
Okay.
Twa. We're
I know,
tiny.
Oh, there's me.
Gaelish, you were kind of in the back because I think you took up the rear.
Yeah.
We had Sticky, and we had Lazuli up front. I'm assuming this is just coming in from the tunnels, not necessarily. I mean, I know Gaelish is going into the room at this point, but I'm going to give you guys your positions just coming into the room. You'd be like back here-ish. And we need Yuza. All right. So coming into the room, go ahead and place yourselves. And then we'll go from there. I know Gaelish is looking at one of the suits of armor.
Lazuli is heading towards this hallway and the cake.
Yeah, I guess since I've got the light, I'm just going to kind of stand in the center and make sure everybody can see everything.
Okay.
I'm going to hang out more in the hallway still because I have the dark vision, so I'm looking behind us.
Okay, cool. All right. So, Gaelish, you were poking at the thing, right?
Yes.
Poke check. Oh, let's do
maybe investigation. I don't know.
I mean, it's investigation or insight because I wonder at the wisdom of poking the suit of armor.
It's not very wise.
Either one is fine with me.
Technically, wouldn't it be performance? Because technically it's polka.
Wow.
Let's do insight.
Okay, so you roll for insight. What is everybody else doing?
I think Uthal's going to go over here and look at the stuff on the table.
Okay.
Cake. It's cake.
Could be.
Anything can look like cake.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
That's
Cake can look
true.
like anything. It's the other way around.
Oh, that's true as well. I'm investigating this hallway to see what I can smell and hear down it.
Okay, so Leslie investigating.
Do I have
Google's
to
at the
roll another
table.
investigation?
Oh, yes.
Gaelish rolled a 13 on their whatever we decided.
Okay.
Insight.
All right.
Oh, Lord, that's a 21.
Leslie's 21. Uthal, are you rolling for investigation?
So I think what Uthal's going to do is looking at this cake and he's going to kind of pick through it a little bit. And since it's technically cooking, can I do survival? Because I'm looking at the ingredients of the cake.
Yeah, sure.
14.
14. Okay. Anybody else just want to do anything? Hughes is holding her position. Sticky's holding his position.
Yeah, I'm Statue of Libertying the rapier up so everybody can see, and I guess I'll just general perception check, just keeping an eye around in case anything unusual or dangerous happens, jumps out from some corner.
Can I have a number?
A number.
And Yuza.
You can have the number 20.
Oh, nice. Okay. And then
I rolled 16 on perception. I'm still looking back through the tunnel we came through because science holds very little interest to a magic girl like me. I don't want to know how it works. So
you're
I'm more interested in what could be coming from the rancid tunnel we left behind.
Fair enough. Okay. So it's going to be out of order. There's a reason to my madness here.
Except your metaphors.
Yes, totally. Leslie, as you're looking down the hallway, you sense that, and I think you have dark vision anyway, right?
I do, yes.
Okay, so let's just unfog this puppy for you. Basically, whoops, did that? Oh, come on, really? There we go. Why is it not? I don't know why it's not unfogging. Hold on, give me a sec.
It's not.
Let's just clear everything. Okay, so basically what you're looking at would be the front entrance. If you guys had come at the research building from the outside, you're looking like that's the front door. That's what you're seeing.
We're in the facility.
You are in the facility.
Oh, fabulous.
All right.
Uthal, you're looking at what you suppose is cake.
Yes.
It actually looks like the remains of an experiment. Not necessarily food-based. Maybe it has some food ingredients. But it's not birthday cake. I'm so sorry.
So the cake is a lie.
Cake is a lie. Yuza, down the hallway, back where you came from, you still hear like some, noises, maybe worms snacking on stuff. I don't know. They can't get at you. It still smells gross down there, but really nothing's coming. Sticky.
Yes.
You're kind of looking all around going, this is feeling a little weird to me. You're really, your eyes are really drawn to those 4 metallic beings in the corner. And just as Kalish is poking one of them, I feel like that would be the point where you're like, Kalish, no!
No!
As what you presume to be a suit of armor comes alive, all 4 of them.
Oh, Lord.
Of course.
Roll for initiative, guys.
I'm shocked.
All right. And I need to.
Baelish rolled an 18. Trudy, does Trudy also roll, or does she go with me?
Let's make life easier and say she goes right after your turn.
Cool.
Lazuli rolled a 20.
Okay, so hold on. Whoops, I need to get a piece of paper here. Kalish, what was your number again?
18.
18. Leslie?
20.
Okay.
19.
Okay. 19, yeah.
9.
Okay. And Sticky?
20 for Sticky.
20, okay. And I still need to roll. Actually, give me 1 second here. Okay, thank you, Kat. All right. Pathetic. All right. So our order. Oh, actually, Lazuli and Sticky both had the same number. I forget.
Well,
what's the
Sticky may
tiebreaker.
go first. I'm always willing to let him lead.
Aw, that is very sweet.
I
Okay.
try.
And give me 1 second. So our order is going to be Sticky, Lazuli, Uthal, Galish, 18, Yuza, and then the sentient armor. All right. Let me look at the board here. Okay. Whoops. Oh, wow. Okay. Maybe that actually made it a little bit bigger. Sticky, what do you want to do?
If I run over in any direction to engage, I'm going to plunge half the room into darkness. So I'm just going to drop the rapier right there in the center of the floor so that the room can stay lit. And drawing out both daggers, I'm going to run over to Galish. Not to abandon Lazuli, but I think Galish might be in a spot more trouble. Get to here and attack with the first dagger.
Okay.
That is
Anything here?
a 19 to hit.
That hits.
Fabulous. And with her there, I get my sneak attack.
Nice.
So that is going to be 14 points of piercing damage.
Okay, give me 1 second here. Mathing. And that's, you said 14 of damage. Okay.
I got 10 feet of movement left, so I'll bonus action disengage and just slide down here, so that I'm not in punching range, and that's me.
Okay. To Lazuli.
Well, you know, Lazuli, her heart is aflutter at the idea of more battles, so she immediately keys in on the movement next to her, senses with Sticky's alacrity what is going on, and brings out her greatsword. That's going to be an 18 plus 2 more is an unnatural 20.
Beautiful. That hits.
Well, it better. And then for damage, we'll have 13 plus 2 is 15 points.
Okay. Give me a second. All right. Anything else you want to do?
Nothing else she can do, dear, but thank you.
Okay. To Uthal.
Uthal is going to cast Spirit Guardians again.
Mm-hmm.
And that will then have in the 15-foot radius, which will encompass that knight over in the lower right-hand corner.
The one that's by Lazuli?
Correct.
Okay.
And it needs to make a wisdom save at 13.
Okay. Give me 1 second to look at my numbers here. Okay. 16.
Okay, so then you'll take half of this damage, which will be 7.5. I think we round up, don't we? So it's 8 points of radiant damage to that.
Okay. Alrighty. Anything else you want to do?
Nope.
Oh.
All right. To Gaelish.
Okay. Gaelish will let out an undignified squeak of surprise. And then grab their short sword and like stab it into its eye. And so let's see what happens. They have rolled a 14.
Does not hit.
Sad. But Trudy is going to
Just like
stomp on them.
a hoof thing.
Yes, that's actually the hooves are a melee weapon. So,
Love it.
I'm
Awesome.
gonna roll this, and they have rolled a 20.
Nice.
wow.
That will hit.
Nice.
That's very nice. Okay, let me roll the hit thingy thing, and that is 11 points of damage.
Is the warhorse just like kicking it? Like, what does it do?
Yeah.
Yep.
It kind of rears up and right.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that is amazing.
Trudy
That's
is
amazing.
badass.
I love it. Anything else either Gaelish or Trudy can do?
No, I don't think so right now.
Okay. To Yuza.
Oh, right. I will take a step up and to the side there, and then I can use this for good this time. I will cast Create Bonfire 60 feet away. So, like, over... I don't know how to draw arrows on this thing. It would be, like, right around here.
So you're shooting...
I am
that way?
casting a bonfire. It's a 5-foot square to where I've dragged Yuza just to show it because I don't know how to click it on Shard.
Wait,
so
are
that
you...
will illuminate everything. So Sticky his rapier back.
Okay, so
thank
you're
you.
not moving. You're just trying to like set the
I
room
am
on
just-
fire
yes.
again.
I am just casting our bonfire. It
Okay.
illuminates everything, and if they move through it, they will have to do a dex save or take fire damage.
So just so I know, the bonfire is like right about here-ish?
Yeah, like
Here-ish.
one more square over. Yeah.
Okay. How big of a radius is that? And
It's a
draw
5-foot
it?
square.
Oh, so it's one square.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh man, I wish there was a way. Can I draw on this? Oh, I can draw on this thing. So
Somehow.
right here, this
Yep.
is your bonfire. Okay.
There is a bonfire.
Look at that, guys. We just got fancy. Way to go, Shard. Okay.
And no one got burned by it.
And no one can what?
And no one got burned by it yet.
Yes.
Give us time.
Yuza, I'm so proud of you.
And just
Thinking
so
of others.
I know, I think Sticky's rapier was like right around here, right?
Uh huh.
Okay, cool. Look at that. We're color coding the map. This is like the best thing of the whole game is color coding. Okay. Anyway, carry on. I got really excited there for a minute. So you cast Bonfire. It's automatic?
Yeah.
Okay. And how long does that last?
That's a good question. Hang on. Let's find out together. Up to a minute.
1 minute. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's like 6 rounds or something.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, so I'll just kind of keep an eye on. All right. Anything else you want to do?
That's it for now.
Okay. All right. So we've got our armor. Golly. What do we want to do?
Gee.
All right. So, oh my word. Come on. Oh my gosh, that's not what I wanted to do. Hold on. Undo that. There we go. Want to move the map so I can see where I'm doing. Okay, so this really.
Really, Roshani, really.
Oh, it's just me not figuring out where things are. I cannot apparently move my people. That's my bad. Oh, I know what I'm doing. All right, hold on.
Yeah, your knights do seem to be part of the room design.
Yeah, let me add them on here just so I can have a token to move.
Brilliant.
All right, we're doing that. Add to the map. There's that dude. And I forget one. Add to map. Okay. All right, so
There's also the one next to me.
I think tech guys. Here we go. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, cool. So
5, 6, 7, 8.
5 is going to move here. 6 is going to move. Uthal, how far out are your spirit blades? 5-foot radius?
15.
15. Okay. So we'll go 15 for you. Roughly here. So we're going to go here. In fact, this one's going to stand by Sticky's rapier. Why not? Let's see.
That would put it in the radius, though, too.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we're going to go back here. These guys are going to stay put. All right. Let me see. Okay. Oh my gosh. Once every round to 4 creatures within 40 feet. To which you know okay. So let's see here. Number 7 is going to attack, and they can do up to. All right. So I'm just reading all this stuff. Number 7 is going to attack Sticky, Galish, and Yuza. It's a. There's a DC saving throw of 13. So they're. It's. Sorry, I'm cobbling 2 things together.
I'm like behind a wall from 7.
Oh, that's true.
On that?
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Is it a dexterity saving throw?
Yeah. So we'll just say Galish and Sticky. And yeah.
16 on the dex save.
Okay, so Sticky is fine.
Do you need to make one?
Oh, Galish is fine too. Okay. No problem. And let's see. Okay, sorry, I'm looking at all this stuff. And then number 8 is going to do the same. It's like an area of effect attack on Uthal and Lazuli. I'm not looking at
doing a dex save again?
Yes. Oh, Trudy also. I didn't even. That's awesome. I just noticed that you.
That's a natural 20 plus 2.
Nice.
Lazuli is in this battle to win it.
Oh no. Okay. So give me a second. I need to get my D8. Okay. For Uthal, that will be 6 points of damage. Let me look at this. I think that's on itself. Okay. So yes, that is what's happening. Top of the round to Sticky.
All right. Sticky will move back here so that he can do a somersault underneath Trudy's legs and swipe his dagger at the ankles of number 7 there.
Okay.
And that is...
Wait a second. How tall is Sticky?
26 to hit.
Oh my gosh. So you
I somersaulted. I rolled.
Under the Clydesdale.
Yeah.
I loved it. I love it. That's great. Yes. Give me the damage. I'm just going to let that one pass. That's so awesome.
17 piercing damage.
All right.
And then I will bonus action disengage and tumble right back. Come up
like
on
a
my
little
feet.
Gesture, like, woo!
Exactly.
I'm just imagining you rolling under the horse and being like, poke, and then rolling.
Exactly right.
Oh, I love it. Okay.
In the musical, you'd be played by Danny Kaye.
Yeah, wanted to attack the tendons of the leg, and it was like, oh, it's metal. It doesn't have tendons. And then rolling back.
Oh, my word. Anything else for Sticky?
That was... No, I think I'm good.
Okay. To Lazuli.
Lazuli is deeply angry that it wounded her friend Uthal. Thus, attacks once more.
I assume you're going for
25 to hit.
That hits. You're going for number 8, I take it?
Oh, yes. Is there anyone else? No.
Oh, there's 4 of them.
And then in terms of damage, we'll do 15 slashing damage once more.
Okay. 1 second. Alrighty.
Lazuli is very pleased with her upgraded sword. She wishes she had bonus actions, but that's okay.
I thought you did.
No, I have 1 and I use it once between long rests.
Oh, so you don't have your power surge thing.
No, it's long done. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Hey, you guys didn't want to rest, so.
Hey, I wish I had more bonus actions.
All right. Anything else for Lazuli then?
Oh no, thanks, Steve.
Okay. Uthal.
Go ahead
What are you up to?
and make because the Spirit Guardians goes on for 10 minutes. So.
Oh, that's right.
Make another wisdom save for me.
Okay.
15.
And that is a 17.
Uh-huh. So half of 19. So that'd be 10.
Okay. And
10 radiant damage on 8.
Who are you? Oh.
8.
Okay.
There to there.
Okay. Anything else?
I suppose I just scooch him just to the edge of the table. That's like a 8-inch movement, maybe.
No problem. Okay. Is that it for Uthal?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. To Gaelish.
Gaelish is gonna try again with her short sword. Tried A better this time. Hold still, Trudy. It's a 10.
Does not hit.
And Trudy, being the competent one of us, will.
Competence is also a calling in good friends. That's perfectly legit.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Nat 20 for 26.
That's a good friend.
Gosh, that is awesome. You're like, why did I not summon this 4-horse earlier?
I know, really?
It.
For real.
Oh my gosh.
And should I hit critical hits? Because that is that a 20? A 20 is a critical. Oh, never mind. It actually did that already. It didn't it? I don't know.
I don't know what I'm doing. 18 damage. I think I clicked that right.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, suit of armor, hoof you.
It's looking a little worse for wear, but it's still intact. So, but you did do some significant damage. It's, you know.
Between Trudy and Sticky, it's got some serious hits on it. Like, how much, what are these
It's taken like 50, 60 points of damage by this point.
And it's a little worse.
And it's a little worse for wear. Okay.
Oh, man. Anything else you want to do?
I'm going to pet Trudy and tell her she's a good girl.
I love it. All right. To Yuza.
All right. I'm going to continue to slowly peek out of my wall, and I'm going to cast Burning Hands on 8. So they must make a dex save.
That is 15.
That ties, so I still hit then, right? Tie goes to the attacker?
Tie goes to the attacker, yeah.
All right, it's 3d6 fire damage.
Okay.
So 14.
Okay.
Anything else? My new quarterstaff.
That's true, yeah. I can just imagine you like, if this is your quarterstaff, you're like,
exactly.
Anything else you want to do?
I will just skirt back into the hallway because that seems to work for me. I'm darting out, firing, darting back in.
I love it. Okay.
Classic wizard.
So let's see here. What can we do with ourselves? You do sense these are not your normal suits of armor.
Yeah, they're walking around and on their own.
Okay, so 7 is going to do some repairs on itself. And 8 as well is also going to do some repairs. So especially 7 was really banged up. It's looking a little more polished and smooth and stuff. For number 5, okay. 5, 10, 15. Oh, we're fine. Number 5.
We.
Number 5 is going to do another area of effect attack on, and it can do up to, hold on, 5, 10, 15, 20. Technically, Yuza, you're also in the line of fire for this one. It's going to go Galish, Jarlin, Yuza.
How does this attack manifest itself?
I'm sorry, what?
How does the attack look? What is it? I mean, it's an area.
It's an area of effect.
Uh-huh.
And it's basically, okay, so hold on. Sticky and Galish, you're fine. Yuza, you'll take damage, but I'll tell you in a minute. It's like you see bolts of light coming out from its hands.
Okay.
And when Yuza gets hit, Yuza feels a bit of a jolt. And so does Trudy. Okay, let me tell you what the I'll roll damage for both of you guys. It's 1 to Yuza and 7 to Trudy.
No.
I feel bad. I can take 3 of Trudy's damage. Let her live.
Judy
how much health does Trudy have in general?
19, so she has 12 left.
Oh, okay. And then number 5 is going to go. Actually, 5 could just hang out where it is. So it's going to do the same area of effect on Uthal and Lazuli. Lazuli, I know you've got a bit of cover there. So Uthal, I'll need you to do a dex check, as does Lazuli with advantage. Leslie has
With
advantage.
advantage.
7.
Well, I hope advantage helps, because 6 won't do much. 2 is worse, oh lord.
Okay, so both damage for you guys. To Uthal first. 5 damage to Uthal. 7 damage to Lazuli.
'Tis but a scratch, not to worry.
And that is all they are going to do right now. Top of the round to Sticky.
All right. Well, since last time I came under the horse, I think it's expecting it this time. So Sticky is going to vault up onto the horse behind Galish and stab down with the dagger.
Oh, wow.
This is beautiful.
You're going after number 7 again, right?
Yes, number 7.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Same one. Okay.
That is a 24 to hit.
Beautiful. Give me the damage.
It is 21 piercing damage.
Oh, wow.
With a dagger?
Sneak attack, baby. And
Dang.
I pat
That's
Galish.
my love!
Pat Galish on the shoulder and say, "Don't worry, I'm sure you'll hit it soon enough." And bonus action, disengage, hop back off the horse, back to where I was before.
Sticky, get off your high horse, man.
Oh my god.
Amazing how you managed to be both charming and patronizing.
Patronizing
in
at the
one
same
go.
time. Isn't Sticky something?
Indeed.
Oh my gosh. And I'm sure the horse is just like watching you like, I guess you're like vaulting all over the place. Okay. Anything else you want to do?
Oh, I think that was quite enough.
Okay. Leslie, to you.
Having felt the sting of injury, Lazuli's blood ran cold, and she pulls back and does a hearty swipe across. Hearty? What am I, a pirate? Anyway, she swipes him. I don't know, guys. Natural 20.
Yes.
Oh, that's critical damage. Critical hit.
Nice.
Which hold, please. And we're going to add 2 to it. So roll critical. Yes.
All right.
How is a critical hit less damage? I don't know, but it's 14.
Okay. Anything
Oh.
else you want to do?
No, I don't think so. Why did I get so little damage on a critical hit? I'm like Lasad. It's fine. It's fine. I'm fine.
I mean, to be fair, you were shocked in the last round when it attacked you guys. So.
All right, so I'm slightly less effective, but yes.
Yeah.
And you
Gotta shake
did
it off.
roll a 1 and 2 2s in that batch.
I did. That's true. Yeah.
All
Ouch.
right. To Uthal.
Wisdom save.
Oh, that's right. 11.
13 points of radiant damage.
And who are you going for? Number 8?
Still
Number
8.
Okay. Okay. Anything else you want to do? Nope, you're just going to hang out there.
Like a good spot.
It's true. Yeah, it's true. Okay, to Galish.
Short sword time. Please work. Please work. Please. 24.
Oh, yeah, that definitely hits.
Yay.
Get it, dear. Get it. Yes.
And then we have 3, but with the +2 from the extra damage, it's a 5 this time.
Okay. Second here. I feel like because you had so much frustration earlier in the battle, is there anything you want to be yelling or whatever as you're hitting it?
Finally.
Oh man, I love it. Anything else
Okay.
Galish wants to do after?
No, but we'll go ahead on to Trudy.
Okay.
So, let's see. This is it's a 14 this time.
Does not hit.
It's okay, Trudy. One of us got it.
Awesome. Okay, to Yuza.
Oh. got zapped. So I'm thinking that I want to do an Arcana roll to see if I know anything about this kind of creature. I mean, I vaguely remember setting fire to the training dummies in my wizard tower. I'm wondering if it's kind of the same thing.
Sure.
If I kind of might know what their vulnerabilities are. 13.
You know they're not suits of armor, and they're not things you've seen in your world before. So, like, not Ginny's world, but your original where you came from world. They seem sort of, I don't want to say alien because they're not, I don't want to mislead you on what they are, but probably more advanced technology than you are aware of.
Seems like it's more tech, like from the base. Pull the wires out. I don't remember how, if I do a skill check like that, I don't think I get to attack anymore, right? That's my action.
I'm getting this and Pathfinder mixed up, so I don't remember. I think that is your action.
I think it is.
Yeah. You can move.
Do I want to move?
I get to see you like edging into the cavern. You're like, bye guys, you're on your own.
I just disappear in the dark. I'll move. I'll move a little bit in because I can hang out by Uthal, and I might eventually be able to get Sticky's rapier back to him if I'm not doing a whole lot else.
Alrighty. Okay, so let's see. Where are we at? What do I want to do with myself? Let me look at your guys' sheets real quick. Oh, you guys don't need rest. You're all doing great.
That's what we
told you. Doesn't believe us.
Fair enough. Okay, so let's see here. Number 7 is going to attack everybody above this line. So Gaelish, Sticky, and Yuza. That's number 7.
Is this
so many dex.
Or?
Many, dex checks.
17 dex save.
Okay.
12 dex save for Gaelish and for
14 for Yuza.
And also Trudy, right?
Yes, I'm rolling for Trudy now. 18 for... Oh, did I just do me? No, 18 for Trudy.
Yeah. How is Trudy fine, but Gaelish is not? You're right there together.
I think Trudy used Gaelish as a shield.
Or Gaelish threw themselves in the path of the bolt to spare Trudy.
Yes.
Fair enough. That's better. So poor Gaelish. I'm so sorry. Gaelish and Yuza, you're both going to take a bit of damage here. 2 to Gaelish, 5 to Yuza.
Oh, Yuza. I worry about you, dear. You're not very sturdy.
That is very true.
Number 5 is going to attack the same 3. Actually 4 because you're sitting on Trudy. So yes.
25 save.
Sticky's fine.
12 for Gaelish.
7 for Yuza.
If that horse does a better roll than Gaelish,
we'll see. Yeah, 17 for Trudy again.
I mean, you can always conjure another one up. Maybe let it take some damage.
I know.
Oh my god.
It's a war horse. It's built for battle.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Damage to Gaelish is 3. 1 point of damage to Yuza. Number 6 is going to attack. Let me see. Got a 40-foot radius. Definitely Yuza, Uthal, and Lazuli. And let me see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I feel like Sticky Let me see. Hold on.
From number 6?
Oh, Sticky, you're in the line of fire.
Absolutely.
Yeah, let's do it. Sticky, Yuza, Uthal, and Lazuli.
Well, Sticky didn't see this one coming. He got an 8.
Okay. All right.
5.
As
I have
Julie.
a +2 to Dex, and I am just hitting everything.
Lazuli rolled an 18.
Yeah, and you have advantage, but 18 is fine, so we don't need to worry about that. Okay, so.
Well, now I want to roll advantage.
Do you want to?
It's a natural 20. See?
You're like really dexterous.
I don't. Lazuli.
Oh my gosh.
He's
so,
getting cranky.
5 points of damage to Sticky.
5.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Use an 8.
Oh no, dear.
And 2 to Uthal.
What's the target number for the saving throw?
15.
Oh, yep. So 2?
I forgot what did I tell you?
Said 2, yeah.
2. Okay, yeah. And then 8 is going to attack. In fact, I think 8 can get all of you. Area of effect. Well, 8's gonna go. We're gonna spare Gaelish again. Sticky, Yuza, Uthal, and Lazuli. Lazuli, you don't have cover at this point, so it's just a straight. Like a
Well,
one-time roll.
fine.
13 for Sticky.
Oh dear, that's a 10. I don't
3.
know where my roll went.
You're 10.
A
So
10.
everybody but Uthal takes damage on this one. So Sticky, 5 for Sticky,
Ooh.
8 for Yusa,
Oh no!
and 7 for Lazuli.
Uza, are you alive?
I am alive. Nothing like 23 points of damage to the wizard in one round.
Wizards are not very hardy folk. So
I am aware.
you should have gone back in the corridor.
Yeah.
What do you think my next move is?
I like that he uses just like, this is going great. Saunters out. It's like, nope. Goes right back.
Good.
Oh, I didn't mean to roll that. Sorry, that was an accidental roll. Pay no attention.
Oh, no problem. All right. We are going to go top of the round to Sticky.
All right. Well, Sticky was a bit of a horse's ass last round, so I think it's appropriate that Sticky circles around the backside of Trudy for the next attack to come in here and stabs with the dagger again.
Okay.
That is a 21 to hit.
That hits.
So that does 15 piercing damage.
Okay.
I can't believe this thing is still up. Okay, I am not going to back away this time. I actually think I'm going to slide into the back corner here to provide a little flanking for Gaelish and keeping Yuza's admonition to pull some wires in mind. I'm going to use my fast hands bonus action to try to reach inside one of these dagger rents that I've been making and just grab anything I can and yank it out.
Okay. Can you roll for that?
Sure, maybe a sleight of hand?
Yeah.
Okay. 16.
You're able to stick your hands inside because, yeah, like it's beginning to show gaps and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but there's nothing to pull.
Okay. I'm not finding any wires. If you have any other advice, I'm all ears. Also, all in a corner. And
Anything
that'll be
else?
my turn. I'm going to stay where I am.
Sure, Lazuli.
Well, yeah, there's nothing to do except continue the attack on number 8. So off she swipes. Oh,
Does
dear,
not
that's
hit.
a 15 to hit.
Does not hit.
Dash it all. She's so disheartened. She just can't muster up the strength. I might use a lucky strike. Why? Who rolled?
Ignore that.
I'm using my luck to re-roll,
Okay.
and it's worse. So that was very sad.
No problem. Anything else you want to do?
Nothing I can do.
Okay. To Uthal.
Wisdom save.
Oh, that's right. And that would be an
Get it.
18.
6 points of radiant damage.
Sure. And who are you going for?
Same as it ever
Same guy?
was. 8.
Okay.
And
All right.
that puts him up to, oh, okay, 89 points of damage we've done on this dude.
He did heal. They both did heal at one point.
Okay.
We healed like 2 rounds ago. So, anything else you want to do?
I think I'll step maybe down here closer to Lazuli.
Okay.
That'll do it.
All right. Galish.
Okay. Short sword time. Eventually. Will you work, please? Thank you. That's a 12.
Am I providing flanking? Can they roll with
Oh,
advantage?
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Okay, we'll do that. 21.
There
Yes.
we go.
All right.
That will do. That will do. Wrong thing. Press wrong button. There we go. And damage. 5.
Okay. Oh. All righty.
And Trudy would like her turn.
Yes.
If I could get
Get it, Trudy, get it.
Get it. And I have rolled a 22.
That hits.
If Trudy gets flanking too, maybe Trudy could roll again, maybe get a crit. Come on, Trudy.
Ooh, let's do it.
Come on, Trudy, get the crit.
Oh, I gotta close that. There we go. I'm pressing advantage now. Let's see. No crit.
Oh,
but
well.
Still.
That's all right.
I will still roll. Okay.
What's the damage?
I'm rolling it. 11.
That'll do it. Tell me how you down it.
Really?
Yes.
Yay! We finally did it. Trudy has reared up with her like big, massive like hooves and just like pummeled the thing, and it's like all dented and stuff. And it's like she just like keeps trampling it after it's already down, and because she's having a great time. This is the first time she's killed something. At least in this life.
I love it. Yay, Trudy. That's awesome.
Yes.
Anything else Trudy wants to do?
Winnie very happily, and Galish is like hugging her. So there.
Terrific. Okay, to Yuza.
I am going to move back to the hall. I will do a drive-by burning hands on 8.
Oh my gosh.
So he must make a dex save.
You're doing it to 8? Okay.
Yep.
And 17.
Yeah, you're fine. I'm gonna keep going.
Oh my gosh.
Deuces.
Anything else Yuza wants to do?
I imagine her sticking, like, cauterizing her wounds, so she's just holding fire to herself as she runs into the hall.
Oh my word, I love it.
Okay.
All right. So this is okay. So a couple things happen as Yuza's backing into the hallway. The ground kind of rumbles. The sentient armor sort of gets bigger and shinier. And you guys also feel, remember, you were in the alive state. You start to feel it drain a bit from you. And at that moment, now you're back to zombie state. Number 8 grabs Lazuli. Number 5 dashes across and grabs Galish.
Off the
And
horse?
yes, I mean, she's sitting on the horse, so, kind of, yeah. and they sort of like, you hear like a whirring sound, and they basically bust out, like if there were windows, hold on, give me a second here. If there were like windows up here, up in the front, like let's say, I know it doesn't have windows because I didn't add in windows, but like if there were windows, they just bust right out the front.
Carrying us?
Lazuli and Gaelish are gone. They basically turn into rockets around you and zoom off towards the purple planet.
Well, I don't like that at all. Wait, towards the planet?
What?
So that leaves Sticky, Uthal, and Yuza on the moon. And they've basically kidnapped, robot-napped, because they're robots, Gaelish and Lazuli.
I don't want to be the bearer of more bad news, but if we zombified, are we in darkness now? Because my bonfire would go out, and I assume the rapier would turn out.
Well,
You did it before.
the spell's already on the rapier.
Yeah.
Unless
Yeah.
being zombified breaks. Is light a concentration spell?
No, it's just a
Oh,
cantrip.
okay.
It lasts an hour, so that's going to keep going. But it will stop the spirit guardians from spinning through the air because that'll break my concentration.
Yeah, that'll also.
And the bonfire would go out in like the next round anyway. FYI.
Did they all run away, or is one still in here?
You're
I think
out of
one is still
combat.
in here.
All the robots. So one is dead. 5 grabbed, 8 grabbed, and just to make life easier, I'm going to say 6 just took off after them.
Maybe 6 grab Trudy.
And all you hear is a.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Yes. So much that 6 grabbed Trudy. I love this. Yes.
That's a contrast between small Gaelish, small Lazuli, and massive.
They're big, you know, they became big robot spaceships and took them away.
That makes total sense. Sure.
So, yes. So that leaves 3 of you on the moon and 3 of you, including Trudy, are basically like in metal pods, headed away.
Oh.
I do not approve.
Yes, that was without consent.
Yes.
Now, is there, as we'll say, as the robots are headed towards the planet, is there anything the people left behind want to do?
I mean, Yuza's probably going to slide down the wall because she's not looking very good and start frantically smacking the gauntlet or whatever to see if she can get Lazuli on the line.
Since you are kind of, you know, let's just do a strength check or something.
Strength check. 14, my best roll of the night.
I mean, there's a green button and a red button, and after you frantically press,
they're all red after I bled over them.
Okay, fair enough. But if you wiped away the blood, in theory, there's a green button and a red button. We'll keep it simple, and you figure out that the green button is what would turn it on, basically.
She's just gonna like hand it off to Sticky because she's not really in much of a conversation mood, and he probably wants to try to get Lazuli.
Yeah, Sticky's it takes a minute to just be dumbfounded, and then absolutely sort of shouts into the thing. Lazuli, Gaelish, what's going on? Are you all right?
Gaelish does not have the contraption.
Yeah, he's not thinking super clearly.
Okay, fair enough.
They're not answering. I'm pressing the buttons wrong. I just start madly mashing the buttons.
Oh, and then Lazuli, I don't know what Lazuli is. I don't know if I can respond.
So Lazuli, you're like in a pod, like kind of imagine sorry for being morbid. You're like in a coffin, kind of. It's like just a metal
Right.
pod around you. But you do hear Sticky's voice coming out of the contraption thing.
All right.
Remember, you and Yuza were experimenting with it earlier.
Well, I did, but I didn't know its range. So, all right. Yeah, Sticky!
Nez, are you safe? Those things just sort of wrapped themselves around you and took off.
Here, I wish I knew. I have no idea where I am or where I'm going. It is, dark, but I can see, but I'm just in a box.
Well, I'm looking out the window and I'm telling you, you're quite high. You're in space.
I don't like the sound of that. No,
I don't like it either.
No. But there's nothing to do. There's nothing to press. I do have my greatsword still in my hands, right?
If you want to attack the pod, go for it.
No, I don't think very unwise.
Yes,
No.
Dear, I think if you were to do that, you'd fall a great distance.
Yeah, no, I know I'm in space. Let me roll perception. I don't know. Well, I'm frazzled, so it's a 9.
You are still in a pod. You're still hurtling through space. Other than that, you really don't know what's happening or why.
I don't know what the range, as you said, on this is. I don't know how long we'll have. Leslie, please, wherever this thing is taking you, take care of yourself. And take care of Gaelish. I know that you will. I know. I'm very worried about you, and I'm worried about Gaelish, and I know that you can take care of yourself. I
will do my best, dear, but on your part, please look after Yuza. I was very concerned.
Yes,
she looked very bad.
Well, Uthal is here. Between the two of us, I think we can help her a little bit. Wherever you go, we are shortly behind. We will figure out how to find you. We are coming for you.
All right, let's continue to try to check in.
Then.
Yes, absolutely. Same to you, dear. Check in with me regularly.
You as well. I should go and make sure Yuza doesn't die.
Do that, yes.
He's coughing profusely in the background.
Oh Lord.
I don't know quite how to say goodbye in this conversation. I feel I'm just getting to know you, but you're very special to me, and I please take care of yourself.
Oh dear, and I will see you soon. That's a promise.
But unfortunately, as Leslie says that, you hear a scream coming from her side of the intercom.
Oh, that's rubbish.
Wait, whose side of the intercom?
So Leslie screams. It comes through the intercom. Ooh. And the connection goes out. No matter what you try, you can't get a hold of her. She doesn't respond.
Oh, come now. That's just cruel.
Anything else the people back on the moon want to do?
Straight up frustration screaming, I think.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I think to throw it back to season 1 when Yuza was drawing in coffee grounds, she's just on the ground drawing in her blood puddles. Because I got 2 HP and I'm not doing very much else.
Okay, fair enough. How about for Uthal, anything?
Uthal's gonna go over to Yuza and tap on her helmet, be like, "Hey, do you have any more of those berries? Because you look like you could use some berries. Maybe you could, the good ones."
I did have a good berry. What do they do again? Because I didn't write it down.
1 hit point.
Oh yeah, 3.
I love it. You hear Gaelish's voice in your head. All right.
Yes, I will pull out my good berry with my bloody fingers and just pop it in.
So did those things break open windows as they left? Like there's now holes in the wall here?
But you're still technically in your spacesuit, so...
Yeah, no, I know.
You're fine.
I know. Okay.
And we'll say for purposes of this, there's gravity, so stuff didn't get sucked out.
Yeah. Uthal, Yuza, if we can find some way to repair and plug these windows, I mean, look about you. This is I'm wondering if if this were sealed off, that we might be safe in here. We could take time to rest, recover. Yuza could heal. I could whip up some treats to help her heal. We could recover, and we could try to plan our next steps.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good.
So I guess I'll try. I don't know what it would be. Investigation, or I'm no good at survival, but whatever it would be to try to figure out how to seal off the windows that these things broke.
Maybe we could just like tip over the laboratory tables or something. A couple of them, or move some of the bookshelves in front of the holes.
Okay. We're gonna use survival for that, or?
I would say strength. You're just pushing it across the room.
Cool.
Oh, I'm not very good at that, but I could help somebody else. Oh, Uthal, you don't need my help.
I'm kind of good at strong stuff.
So Uthal moves all the bookshelves against the holes, so you don't have to worry about any moon air, I guess, coming in.
And I think then Sticky will test the air by popping the lid on the suit to see if the air is breathable.
You're fine. Yeah, as long as it's sealed, you're fine.
Okay.
All right, so you guys are going to do a long rest?
Sure.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm strong-arming. Do you guys want to do a rest? Do you?
Can Lazuli's trip in her box be counted as a long rest?
It can be, but we'll find out what happens to Lazuli and Gaelish in the next session.
No.
So I think that is where we will end for tonight.
Wait, will we though? Because I'm not next session.
It could be a long rest, a long traumatic rest.
If it's traumatic, it's not a rest.
We will
You're like
see
kind of like
what
the
happens.
fall of the House of Usher. You just kind of like.
And on that cliffhanger, thank you so much, you guys, for sticking with us, watching the show, putting in your, suggestions in the chat. If you want to stay in touch, we do have a newsletter. We also have a Discord. We'll put those links in the show notes, and we will see you in 2 weeks in November.
Woo!